The Southeast High Marching Band is turning football fields upside down with their halftime show.
Yes, and Marco likes to turn us upside down, but he's going to introduce us to the Marching Seminoles in this week's Friday Football Fever Band of the Week.
We are better at dark-themed shows. Minor chords, those sound awesome.
That's what band captain Ryan Mullins says about the Marching Noles and their band director, Ms. Vella.
We have a lot of people who love Halloween, Miss Vella included as her favorite holiday.
And for you Netflix bingers, the revealing font on their clothing already tells you that their halftime show borrows from
Stranger Things.
Yeah, well, it's the
Netflix.
upside down.
Though, did you hear what Brendan said?
Well, it's the upside down.
So while the halftime show is based around the Netflix series Stranger Things, it's the parallel universe in the show, the upside down, that's the center of this performance.
It gives more of a mystery when we tell people that our show is the upside down.
The upside down, a scary place that you can go to. I feel as though the upside down itself is supposed to be a character in our show.
Because we want, like we were saying earlier, a darker themed show. And if we called it Stranger Things, then a lot of people would be expecting that upbeat 80s music that is featured.
So it's less like this and more like this. And more dramatic scenes from the show, such as when the character 11 escapes from the lab director in the show, Dr. Brenner.
That's my favorite part of the show.
Though even when tackling dark themes, the Noles know how to lighten the mood.
There's kind of like that stereotype that, oh, if you're in marching band, you don't have a life, but like you do. It's just it all happens in band.
It's a great community.
They may aim to entertain, but also to score high on their marching assessments, something in which they pride themselves.
It really pays off in the end when you hear, oh, you got superior. When you're in costume on the field, you're like, wow, I just did that.
So, if you have a child who's a musician, but might be intimidated by the workload of a marching band, or getting rained on, or the sweat and the heat, assistant drum major Caleb Manatee has this message.
My mom had to force me to take band in middle school, and then I loved it. My band instructor had to force me to come out and do marching band. I've been in it 4 years, and I'm the assistant drum major now. You shouldn't be reserved, but you should always be willing to try new things, especially when it comes to music.
Would you say it's worth it? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
1,000% worth it.
That sounded good. Haunting at the end there.
Oh, I love their xylophones. Some of their favorite stuff included the stuff that xylophones were doing with all the creepy dissonant tones and all of that.
Yeah.
There were 5 students I interviewed, so it was like I barely had to do any talking for this story, which is wonderful. And they all had such great things to say. But it's very true what Caleb says, because I was forced to do music in middle school. I wanted to do anything else but, and then I did 7 years. So I can attest to what he's saying. It's totally true.